Peace, everybody. Just doing some study and came across something, and I really wanted to put this out there for it. Just pretty much came to me. All praise to the Most High. When you read, this is Isaiah chapter 53, and then you get to the point where it says, verse 10. It says, "But Yah was pleased to crush him, putting him to grief. If he would render himself as a guilt offering, he will see his offspring and prolong his days." Now this he right here, for a while I've taught that it was the seed of David, which I'm not scaring away from that. But this he is also Israel. But it's more so Israel. This whole chapter is talking about the majority of Israel. And it's the forefathers who's starting it out by saying, "Who will believe our report?" For our forefathers. It's speaking to this generation now, because it was their iniquities that we inherited their iniquity. So they are letting us know what's needed to be done in order to obtain salvation and deliverance. Because what they've done, that sin, that curse has fell upon us when it was due for them. So if you go to Leviticus chapter 26, it mistakes me right now exactly where, but I'm pretty sure after you hear me speak, you pretty much will understand what I'm talking about. Where it says that if we will consider and acknowledge our iniquity in captivity, then Yah will hear us and deliver us and bring us back. Now, if you correlate that and you go to right here, and it says, "But Yah was pleased to crush him," Israel, put Israel, him, to grief, if he would render himself as a guilt offering, then he will see his offspring and Yah will prolong his days. What does it mean that he will, if he will render, meaning offer himself as a guilt offering? Now let's put this together. Hosea chapter 14, verse 2. I want to read it verbatimly. See, I'm going to just go to it right here. Since I got it on screen record. No. Verse 2, right? And it reads, "Take words with you and return to Yah, and say to Yah, take away all iniquity and receive us graciously, that we may present the fruit of our lips." If you're reading from the KJV, I'm gonna help you out and make it a little more easier for you. It says, "Take with you words and turn to Yah and say unto him, take away all iniquity and receive us graciously, so we will render the calves of our lips unto you." Meaning that with our prayers is how we offer up sacrifices unto Yah, because we don't have a temple and no high priest or priesthood is set up. So keep that in mind in correlation when we go back to Isaiah 53 right here. So I'm going to go back to it right quick. Isaiah 53, and I believe that's verse 10. Verse 10. So correlated where it says, "Yet it pleased Yah to bruise him." The him is Israel. Yah has put Israel to grief. Then it says, "When you shall make his soul an offering for sin, then he shall see his seed." So it's like, when you shall make, you is Israel, when you shall make your soul an offering, a guilt offering for sin, meaning that you have to express and confess your guilt unto Yah, like he instructed us to do in Leviticus. What? Acknowledge your iniquity. So you have to use your prayers, as in Hosea chapter 14:2, to offer this sacrifice, this guilt offering unto Yah. Then he will bethink about what he has done to us. Then he will deliver us. Then he will prolong our life. Then he will give us offspring. Then our women will bear the holy seed. Once we do these things, everything is in correlation, saying the same thing in a different way, in a different time, in a different manner. So right here in Isaiah 53 verse 10, this is Israel. So you won't be able to see this if you have an idol in a way saying this is Jesus or this is Yahweh. Then you're going to think that he redeemed you. So then you forget about your acknowledgement of your faults or your wrongs or our forefathers. So you have, if you have another man or another group or another movement or another camp or another person in this place other than Israel and yourself, then you will not be able to render a guilt offering unto Yah. You know? So like it says, you shall make his soul an offering for sin. And he shall see seed. Israel. Israel shall make his soul an offering for sin. So with your soul, what is you doing? You crying out to Yah. You pouring out unto death. Like, you know, like the expression or the saying, singing from the soul, you can feel it when you speak from the heart, right? Or you speaking or singing from the soul, you get chills. So Yah wants you to come from the depths of your spirit when you bringing this before Yah, when you talking about your iniquity and you confessing and you doing that. He don't want you just playing with him. Like, don't be just thinking you can be slick. You know, yeah, I'm gonna say this. I mean, yeah, I'm sorry, yeah. My bad. Nah, he wanted to come from way down in the jungle deep. You know this thing, bad. I ain't gonna say the rest of it because you already know what it says, right? He wants you to come from deep down from the gut, the sternum of your soul, and apologize wholeheartedly, like Yah says in Deuteronomy chapter 30. What he say, right? From your whole heart, from your whole soul, right? With all your might. Return and obey Yah. Speak these things. Love Yah from your soul, your heart, with all your might. So you have to confess from deep down in the crevice of your soul, meaning you mean it. You ain't just saying it, you mean it because you looking around, seeing your situation, seeing your surroundings, and you like, I need to get up out of this. Or we need to get up out of this. So this is something that just came across my mind, came across my heart, and I had to just do it while it was fresh. I didn't want to sit on it, go to sleep on it, play the game, take a shower, whatever some mess that I may do, and then it doesn't come across and translate like this. So hopefully it made some sense, and the Most High Yah spirit and words was upon my lips. Everybody have a blessed day. Take care.